Yes. See, I will show you the practical also today. So the so, so parameters for the profile is RG10 and RG11. So all the parameter is maintained in this 2 T code. So basically, so this is the parameter T code. Okay. So for static parameter, restart is required. For static parameter, restart is required. For dynamic parameter, no restart is required. Okay. So see, all the parameter which I have told for the work process are displash, WP underscore NO underscore dia, BTC, SP spool or NQ or update, all are maintained in this code. Okay. So let me show you the practical. Okay. So what is the code? RG10. So I will go to the RG10. Okay. So here profiles. So you need to select the profile. See what I told before. After NetWeaver 7.3 profiles, you can see instance and default. So there is no startup profile. So if suppose the system is before NetWeaver 7.3, you can able to see startup also. Okay. So now see. So see, profiles are identified with SID, application server details, and last host name. So this is the naming of the profile. SID underscore instance name, host name. So I will write here. SID instance number, instance name followed by instance number, and at the last host name. This is the basically profile naming convention. So profiles are identified by this one. See, in this you can able to see 3 instances there. So you need to check whether the 3 instance is there or not. So what is the code? SM51. So in SM51 you can able to see only 2 instances there, right? Okay. In this, what is our instance? You need to identify. So how? See, one is your CI and another is your what? Dialog instance. One is your C, but you can able to see here the SID is not correct. So your SID is not correct. So what you need to do, utilities input profile of active server. Okay. Now because SID has been changed, right? That those SID was not showing here. So what I did, utilities input profile of active server. See, all the parameters, profiles parameter are reside at the OS level. So when you do this input profile of active servers, the profiles which are there in the OS level, it will show in the application server. Okay. Now you can able to see this EC3 is not our instance because our SID is ES7. So this is one and this is the one. This EHP was the previous one, so which does not exist. So these three does not exist. So according to in SM51, we need to identify which one is by identify the host name, instance number, and SID. I can easily tell this is the one, this is the dialog instance, and this is the one CI. Ardhamaitanda? Understood? Vinay, Ardhamaitanda? Vinay, Rajesh. Yes. So identify cheyali endukante EC3 manade kaadu, EHP manade kaadu. EHP was there in the past, but now it is not there. So our SID is EH7. This is my CI and this is this one. I will show you. Now see carefully. What I told, all the parameters are exist in the profiles only. So let me open my work process. Now you can able to see right now I am into the CI. This is 00, and for dialog instance 02 is the instance number. 03, I think so. 03. Okay. Now see here you can able to see seven work process is there. So let us try to change this work process. Now, as of now, the value is 7. What is those parameter? RD slash WP underscore NO underscore dia is equal to 7, according to this one. So what is that? RD slash WP underscore NO underscore dia is equal to 7. Now let us try to change it to 8. So how I will change? I will show you. Go to the profile. So change this, select the central instance. Okay. Now click on radio button, extended maintenance. Now click on change. Now what is my parameter? This is my parameter. You can see RD slash WP underscore NO underscore dia. So now I want to change this. So double click it and I will put it 8. So this is the RG10 is the static parameter. So restart is mandatory to reflect here to 8. Reflect here to 8, restart is mandatory. Okay. Okay. What I will do, I will click on copy and I will click on back. Again, I will click on copy. Okay. And I will go back and I will click on save. Do you want to activate the profile? Yes. Continue. See, study. The effect of activating the profile is simply that the profile is stored at the operating system. Just now I told all the profile parameter will be in the OS level. That's why I have initially, it was not showing, as I know, my SID was not there. That's why what I have done, utilities input profile of active servers, because I initially told for the profile to take the effect for a particular application, you have to restart. What I told, whatever the parameter you are modifying in the RJ10 of the particular application server, you need to restart. So this is the note. This is one kind of information. So you need to restart. So continue. And now restart the system. So to restart the system, you need to restart only application. Database is not required in this case. It is optional. Only application is mandatory. So what I will do, I'm already in this putty. So right now I am in the root user. So restart should be done in the SID ADM. So I will switch from root user to SID ADM. What is my SID? ES7 ADM. So I will clear all this thing. And what I will do, stop SAP R3. R3 means only application restart will be happen here. If you execute only stop SAP, your database will also get down. So database is not required here in this case. Stop SAP R3, enter. So it will take couple of minutes. So then after that, you can able to see that that parameter has been changed there from 7 to 8. So it will take another couple of minutes. So we'll wait for a few minutes. So మీకు అర్థమైందా? నేను ఏం చేయట్లేదు, జస్ట్ ఆ పారామీటర్ చేంజెస్ చూపిస్తున్నాను, ఎలా చేంజ్ చేయాలా.
yes sir static parameters changes చూపిస్తారు.
yes, restart compulsory, dynamic అవసరం లేదు. So see, all the static parameter is not dynamic parameter. So what parameter I am changing, that is not the dynamic parameter. So that work process you need to do from RG10 only. So see, మీకు చూపిస్తాను, సిస్టమ్ డౌన్కి వెళ్తుంది, వదిలేయండి, చూపిస్తాను మీకు. సో మీకు ఒక రోజు స్టార్ట్ అండ్ స్టాప్ సెషన్ తీసుకుంటే సో మీకు అర్థమవుతుంది. So see, whatever I have done from this RG10, same way you can do the modification on the OS level, but it is not recommended. Because it is not recommended. See, in the OS level, you need to be very careful, because see, front end is little bit easy than back end. So when the system you can't able to access through the front end, then you need to compulsory change it from the OS level, and you need to make sure that you make a restart. So it is not a safer option to change the parameter from OS level, but in some of the situation, in some of the circumstances, you need to do as well from back end when you can't able to log in through front end. So that is exception case. So now మీ రికార్డింగ్ వినండి, మీకు అర్థమవుతుంది ఇంకొకసారి. So now see, you can able to see it is started. In the bottom you can see the message instant host best PHP started. Now you can do login. Now go to SM51 of central instance, because I have changed in the CI only. So now you can able to see 8. Previously it was 7, right? Yes or no? Understood what I have did? Rajesh, Vinay.
Yes sir.
Yes, this is the way you need to modify the existing parameter based on the requirement. You can't change on your own. So based on the requirement or based on the availability of the resources, then only you need to change. Okay, so you can change for either dialog or update or background or spool or any other parameter by this way only. Okay, so you need to be careful while changing the parameter. See, if you add in place of 80 by mistake, you have added another 0 and you have restarted it, your system will not start. Okay, so మీరు ఎవరైనా బై మిస్టేక్ ఇక్కడ 80 ఇచ్చేసారు, ఒక్క డిజిట్ యాడ్ చేస్తే కూడా సిస్టమ్ అవ్వదు. ఎందుకంటే బేస్డ్ ఆన్ ద కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ సెట్ చేయాలి. సో మీరు ఇష్టం వచ్చి చిన్న టైపో ఎర్రర్, చిన్న ఇఫ్ యూ డూ స్మాల్ టైపో ఎర్రర్ ఆర్ బ్లండర్ మిస్టేక్, your system will not get up. Okay, so be careful. Okay, so this is the static parameter. Let us discuss about the dynamic parameter. So dynamic T code RG11. So see how to identify the parameter is static or dynamic. See, I will tell you. So see, I will show you the same parameter of this work process dialog. RDisplash WP underscore NO underscore dia. So see, you can see here, suppose this parameter is dynamic. So in the dynamic parameter, you can able to see it should be written as yes. Okay. So here no means this particular parameter is a static parameter only. And one more thing, if it is suppose this parameter is dynamic parameter, you can there will be one icon change value. So here there is no icon change value. So definitely this is the static parameter only. See, you can't able to change. How you will change? See, if I double click here, nothing will open. Okay. So let us show you one dynamic parameter. So I will show you one dynamic parameter. Then you can able to understand, differentiate between the static and dynamic. Let us see. I think it should be yes. See, this is the dynamic parameter. See, you can able to see in front of dynamic there is S, and here it is. You can able to find the change value. Similarly, when I show you the static parameter, there is no change value, and here in place it is no. You can able to see, right? అర్థమైతుందా? ఇక్కడ చేంజ్ వాల్యూ అని ఉంది, స్టాటిక్ లో చేంజ్ వాల్యూ ఏమి ఉండదు. సో దాని మీనింగ్ ఏంటి అని ఇక్కడ ఎస్ అని ఉంది. సో దాని మీనింగ్ ఏంటి? దిస్ ఇస్ అ డైనమిక్ పారామీటర్. అర్థమవుతుందా వినయ్, రాజేష్? అర్థమైంది కదా వినయ్?
ఓకే సార్. చేంజ్ వాల్యూకి ఎస్ అన్న అది
yes. సో డైనమిక్ ప్లేస్ లో ఎస్ ఉండాలా అండ్ చేంజ్ వాల్యూ ఐకాన్ ఉండాలా. బట్ ఇక్కడ చూడండి స్టాటిక్ దగ్గర ఇక్కడ చేంజ్ వాల్యూ లేదు, ఇక్కడ నో ఉంది. సో ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ చూడండి, నేను ఇప్పుడు చేంజ్ చేయాలంటే చేంజ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. సో న్యూ వాల్యూ ఇస్తాను, మ్యాక్స్ ప్రైవేట్ టైం నేను 10 పెట్టేస్తాను, సేవ్ కొడతాను. ఓకే, ఇది 10 అయిపోయింది. కానీ ఇది 10 ఎప్పుడు దాకా ఉంటుంది తెలుసా? 10 వన్స్ మీరు రీస్టార్ట్ చేస్తారు కదా, వన్స్ రీస్టార్ట్ చేస్తే ఈ 10 ఉండదు, ప్రీవియస్ వాల్యూ 0కి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. ఈ డైనమిక్ పారామీటర్ ఎప్పుడు దాకా ఉంటుంది తెలుసా? రన్ టైం దాకా. మీకు సిస్టమ్ వన్స్ రీస్టార్ట్ చేస్తే ఇంత ముందు 0 ఉంది కదా, 0కి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. సో ఇన్ ద ఎమర్జెన్సీ సిచ్యువేషన్ we will change the parameter where restart is not permitted. You will go for the dynamic parameter. అర్థమైతుందా? ఇక్కడ చూడండి, changes not permitted will be lost at server restart. సర్వర్ ని రీస్టార్ట్ ఇప్పుడు నేను చేస్తాను చూడండి. ఈ పారామీటర్ గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. ఇప్పుడు నీకు చూడండి, నేను సిస్టమ్ రీస్టార్ట్ చేస్తాను. సో డైనమిక్ పారామీటర్ ఈజ్ నాట్ పర్మనెంట్, ఇట్ ఈస్ ద టెంపరరీ. వేరే స్టాటిక్ పారామీటర్ ఈజ్ పర్మనెంట్ గా ఉండిపోతుంది. ఇంకా ఇప్పుడు నేను రీస్టార్ట్ చేసిన తర్వాత ఇప్పుడు చూడండి ప్రీవియస్ వాల్యూకి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది. సో స్టాటిక్ కి డైనమిక్ కి అదే. సో డైనమిక్ ఓన్లీ రన్ టైం కోసమే యూజ్ చేస్తాము. And in the case where there is no restart option is available, so in that case we will go for the dynamic. But once the system get restarted, it will get back to the old value. So this is the difference between static and dynamic. So అర్థమైందా రాజేష్? సో నేను ఇప్పుడు ఇది రీస్టార్ట్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత మీరు చూడండి. ఇంకేమైనా డౌట్ ఉందా ఈ క్లాస్ వదిలేసి, లేకపోతే ప్రీవియస్ క్లాస్? ఎనీ డౌట్స్ ఫ్రమ్ ద ప్రీవియస్ క్లాస్ టిల్ నౌ? Because you have completed all the work processes, operation modes. So basically you need to practice only.
Okay, sir. Right now
Practice
I do
cheyala.
not have any doors.
Yes. You could, that's why you can come near to my home. I have taken one room. So you have any doubts, I can clear doubts in front of you only. No
Okay,
issues.
Monday I definitely will come.
Yes.
We can come at any time, no, sir?
Yes. I will be available here. No problem. No issues. No worries.
Okay. Thank you.
So it will hardly take couple of minutes. So after that, now stop has been done. Start SAP R3. So now it got started. Now see. So what is that? RG11. So I have changed initially to 10. Now you can able to see it has been merged into the old value only. So 0 kellinda leda? Yes or no? So meeku ardhamainda ippudu? So dynamic parameter is temporary only. Static parameter is permanent parameter. Okay? Any doubts? So this is the class for today. Okay? Thank you. Any doubts? You can ask me.